Hello, beautiful people. The weekend is here, and you're welcome to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. Today promises to be very entertaining, exciting as always, but today it looks like we are going a notch higher because I have very interesting personalities for you today. Ever wondered how the most successful artist in Ghana, the rap legend himself, the landlord of Paul Bede, ever wondered how he looks good every single time? The brain behind it? Yes, we have her in studio today to actually take us into the details of how she's able to make the rap legend look good every single time. For the past, I think, more than 4 to 5 years, they've been working together, and it's been back to back success. So we'll be talking to Trendy Real today on the chat. And then also we'll be exploring the language of comedy. We'll have some comedians in the house to actually have a conversation. Finally, I'll be having a conversation with one artist I've been looking forward to having a conversation with for the longest time. And I'm talking about Lord Kitty. One of my favorites. He is very, very good. He understands the music industry, he understands the music business, and he takes it higher every single time that he does it. But hey, you're welcome to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV. Drop your questions for any of these guests that we have. Yes, if you're a Sarkodie fan or if you're a member of the Sac Nation, you also want to dig deeper into the life of Trendy Real. So you can send your message to our WhatsApp number 0204-447-033. Or if you have a question for Kitty or any of our comedians, you can also drop your message on our WhatsApp number 0204-447-033. We'll go for a quick break. That's a music break, by the way. We'll return. I have a conversation with the lady herself. But before that, let's enjoy this live performance from Kitty.
For you, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. For you, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Usimuso na mchumba yemeto. Oba me komoda da mwana meto. Baby, come give me sugar. You could me crying when you're mad. No, I'm feeling super. You could me crying when you're mad. For life, be me and you for life. If you die, I'll die. Be me and you for life. Yeah, me say for life, be me and you for life. If you die, I'll die. For you. Baby, I'll be there for you. Baby, I'll be there for you. For you. Baby, I'll be there for you. Baby, I'll be there for you. Nobody can judge me. And we outside for the money. I go fight more for the body. The way she do me like magic. I can't deny she's a fatty. Like on this walk I said got to be. Using so what the mommy should my do. Obama come on the da. Wanna me pepe. Baby come and give me sugar. You could me crying when you're mad. But don't make me feeling super. You could me crying when you're mad. For life, me and you for life. If you die, I'll die. Baby, me and you for life. Mr. For life, baby, me and you for life. If you die, I'll Sabunim Samido, Sabunim Samido, Sabunim Samido, Sabunim Samido, Sabunim Samido, Sabunim Samido. Tell me the truth, am I not your son? Oh, am I not your son? Oh, can't you see? Ooh, says he me. Oh, can't you see? Ooh, says he me. Me basica, is on here, yes, something. Boy, I say me pema, got me better, plenty. Me basica, is on here, yes, something. Boy, I say me pema, got me better, plenty. Baby, Missy pay me my money. Yeah, Missy pay me my money. Yeah, Missy pay me my money. Nancy, when you're by, or dog I cry, tika baby, hustle, if I hustle. Oh, can't you see? Ooh, say sika fatame. Oh, can't you see? Ooh, say sika fatame. Me basica, is on here, yeah. Oh, yes, me pema, can be better, pay me my money. Missy pay me my money. Nancy, when you're by, or dog I cry. Hustle, if I hustle. Oh, can't you see? Ooh, say sika fatam. Oh, can't you see? Me basica, 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 me basica. So pay me my money, please pay me my money.
You're welcome back. Later on the show, I'll be having him right here in the studio and having a conversation with him. He just dropped a brand new one featuring Jackie, so we'll be going deeper into that. But right about now, I have the lady with 7 names. Yes, 7. Like her parents give her 7 names. And all names, I believe, can be found on her passport. But I'm going to go with just one for purposes of today. And I'm going to go with Idrapa. Is with us here in studio. She's the brain behind the Trendy Rail. One of the fashion, let me say, I don't say fashion house, but in the trendy spaces that you can ever see when it comes to styling, creatives. Also being in a creative space has explored so much. You're welcome to our studios.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing? Are you shy?
I am. I'm very camera shy. I'm used to being behind the scenes. So
yeah.
I'm
How does
never
it feel
on
being
camera.
like in front of the camera now?
It's weird.
It's weird.
Now I feel sorry for my clients because they have to do this full time. I don't. I can just hide.
Yeah.
But they have to do this full time.
And style people and make them look good.
Yeah, so I can do that and just run away, you
Yeah.
see. But sitting here, I'm so nervous.
Wow. How is it working with like an artist when it comes to fashion?
It's nice.
It's nice.
Because as a creative, it
Yeah.
gets my brain going. if it's a really good artist who likes to explore, they don't box you up. You get to really explore and tap into your creativity. So, I mean, music and fashion go hand in hand anyway.
Yeah.
So it's brilliant.
Wow. Now, how did you end up in this whole space to start with? Because, you know, there are people who say, oh, I went to school for it.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody says, oh, I just picked a thread and a needle and I was able to piece it together and I came up with something beautiful.
Yeah.
There might be ridiculous stories like that. But how did you end up in this space? Is it something that was passion? Did you study about it?
Yeah.
Did it, is it like friends and then boom, it just happened for you?
Not really, to be honest. I think creativity is in our blood in our family. Every single member of the family is creative. So, but I'm quite rebellious. They didn't pursue it.
You're
But
rebellious in a good way, I mean.
In a good way.
Yeah.
I pursued it. So uni and all of that, I'm not saying uni is not good, but I kind of put all of those behind me because I wanted to prove a point. I was a visual merchandiser, so that's basically what shop can I use in Ghana as an example? Woodine.
Yeah.
So if you go into Woodine and you see the way their intoma is arranged and
Yeah.
all of that, yes, that's what we do on the shop
Okay.
floor. So we make the shop look visually nice for you to come.
Visually appealing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. And then I knew that I wanted to work on people. I'm good with my fingers. So
Yeah.
I can do hair. I'm very good with my fingers. So yeah, it kind of just happened. One day, one of my friends was doing she was a Miss Ghana and she had an event and she said, Nana, why don't you dress me? I did it. That was it. So I started doing a lot of shoots, and then I started having publications like, you know, Vogue, Snooker magazine. So I did a lot of publications, and that was it.
So when did trendy rail start? I nearly say trendy trail.
Trendy trail. A lot of people say trendy trail.
Yeah.
To be honest, the original name was not trendy rail, by the way.
Oh, tell us.
It was Essence of Nana Shamaya, which is my name.
Yeah.
But then I didn't see it as a brand. It's not a brand. You can build a brand around your
it,
name,
yeah.
but the longevity of it
Yeah.
just didn't make sense.
I mean,
to
when
me.
you are no more,
Exactly.
then
You know, I want to be able to hand it over
Over.
and say, you know what, I'm retired. You guys can get on with it. So I think one day I was in the shower. I prayed about it, actually. One day I was in the shower and then trendy rail just kind of came in my head. A rail is, have you been into a stylist's room before? Wardrobe room. You know, they always have the rail that your clothes are always
yeah,
having
okay,
on.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh.
So the trends, which is outfits
rail.
on a rail.
Oh.
So trendy rail.
That's nice.
So that
That's
was the
very
brand
creative.
name.
I mean, you're a creative person, so I can understand. But can you tell me, how's the day in the life of Nana like? So let's say Nana Shemaya wakes up.
Yeah.
She's still working with like all the big acts she's working with. How is a day in your life like?
Day in a life, wake up, do my morning routine, which is I don't do anything without prayer. So I get my scriptures in, do my prayer, and then I look at emails. So the emails can either make or break my day.
Okay, tell us.
Because you can read an email and it's like you have, I don't know, like an award or your artist or
Yeah.
your client needs to be somewhere in 24 hours. And you need to make that happen because it's your job and you need to forget whatever you planned before going to bed. Everything at that point.
On the
goes-
side,
Yes, you need
the
to
artist
make
comes
happen.
first.
Yes.
Wow. How is it like working with like all the acts you've worked with? Now, can you run us through them?
Yeah.
And how it's been like? I know Sak is going to be the last on the list because you guys are still working together.
Yeah, we still work together.
But then Wandiko, Burna Boy, Kitty. How is it like working with all these guys?
It's interesting because they all have different personalities. So with Wandiko, I worked with him on his song Somiso.
Okay.
Somiso.
Yeah.
I was the stylist for that.
Okay.
For him personally. It was great. Because again, you get to see the different personalities. Not all the artists don't have one personalities. They're all very different. So
In different circumstances, or even in the same,
in the same,
like in the space of 5 minutes, they can.
no, as in like Kiddy's personality would be different from
Burna Boys.
Burna Boys.
Okay.
So And as a
understandable.
stylist, you need to be able to switch, and that's the difficult part. So one day was fine, he was cool. Bernard was great because it was a big show, and I was a co-stylist for it. So
Okay. Which show was this?
in the UK, Apollo.
Okay.
So that was great. He barely wore clothes, to be honest. Everything we put on him, he threw it in the crowd.
How does that make you feel, by the way, when you style an artist and then he gets on there and then the first song, the shirt is off, float into the crowd?
Some of these clothes
Yeah.
are very expensive.
So can you tell me as expensive as much as what?
As much as it could be like, if it's custom made, you could look between anything between 8,000 to 10K. If it's
Dollars.
custom made. Yeah, but I'm pound.
Pounds. So
It could
8,000
be
to 10,000
literally,
pounds.
especially if it's custom made. It's expensive.
And they fly it into the crowd?
Yeah, but it's their daily life. It's not. They don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
But as a stylist who is back end, where we've asked, I don't know, Louis V or to make you something custom made to measure, nothing, not even a string is hanging, and you throw it in the crowd. No. I get upset. I get upset, but
You get upset?
I do. And now I get clients that do it all the time.
Am I bringing
You're
some
giving me-
memories? Can you run us through one of them? You were backstage and you saw it and you were like,
Yeah, Sark. He had this red jacket. He did I think his Rapaholic either 2022 or 2023, I don't remember. He had this red outfit on. He took off the jacket and he threw it in the crowd. I kid you not, that jacket was probably like 4K or 3K, I don't remember.
Pounds?
Yeah, and he just threw it in the jacket. And what makes it worse is whoever caught the jacket saw me outside when the show was done. He said, "Oh, Trendy, I got the jacket."
are you kidding me?
I can't take it back, So, but we've discussed it. So now we
You know
don't
what
throw
to do?
anything.
You don't throw anything?
No, we don't want to throw and what
What
not to throw.
throw.
And he's gone past that stage now
Yeah.
anyway, so he doesn't throw things in the crowd.
Wow. And for us, the fans, we are super excited, like, oh my God.
Yeah, because you can resell that.
Yeah.
Because the majority of the time, these artists, whatever they're wearing on stage, is custom made. You can't find it on the streets. You can't just pop in a shop and say, I want what Kiddy wore, I want what Bernard or David is custom.
Made.
They've made it from scratch, or they've added a twist to it that you can't find in the shop. So if you throw that, they can resell it and make twice. Because it's a one-off piece.
What's the most difficult thing about working with acts, especially styling them? What's difficult in this whole life of a creative person?
I think the bit that I struggle, let me speak about me.
Yeah.
What I struggle with is they don't understand that different personalities, certain things look nicer on different. So a certain style, say bohemian style, let's do hip hop
Okay.
as an example. For me, somebody who does R&B songs, a hip hop outfit doesn't go with your branding, but they struggle to see that. So the majority of the time, if you work with multiple artists or actors or whatever, they sometimes feel like, oh, you're making this person look nicer than me, but that's not the case. Their branding is not your branding.
So people need to understand that,
Whatever-
especially acts.
Whatever that person is wearing, your fans won't grasp onto it like that, because the majority of the time, you know what your brand is and you know who your target audience is. Maybe your target audience might like you in a bandana all the time, therefore you need to give them that. But then maybe my other client, a bandana on a lover boy, that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
But they don't understand, and
They
that's
don't
the
get it that way.
difficult part,
Wow.
trying to explain.
Wow.
It's
wow.
very, very
wow.
difficult.
That's very interesting to know. And I'm really loving it because, for us, we see them looking very good. And it's like, oh, I love it. I love what he's wearing. But then, the creativity that goes into it is very interesting. Now, can you run us through, let's zero in on Sark.
Okay.
Right? Rapaholic is coming.
PTSD.
Is that?
PTSD.
Really?
Yeah, go on.
I mean, I'm sure you love it, but you hate it when it's coming as well. It's like, especially when it's 1st December, they are like, oh my God.
No, it starts from October.
October, that's how far it starts from. Okay. Now, can you run us through, how do you put the pieces together for him to look? Because I don't think Sarkodie has ever looked off on stage when it comes to
That's
Rapaholic.
such a great compliment. Thank you.
There was a time he had this, it was like pieces that were cut. It was like a sleeveless top.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this thing looks so good on
Thank
Sark.
you. A lot of work goes into it. So for you to say that, I'm humbled.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a
But
lot
can you
of
run
work.
us through it?
Well, me personally, I like to go off social media three months before Rapaholic. Not only because, okay, let me use this year. If we are going to do Rapaholic, I feel like we've done everything. We've done everything you can think of. So
You have to dig deeper into your creative
exactly,
juices.
and with that, if I'm not careful, if I'm on socials and I follow other stylists,
Yeah.
I get inspiration from
other
you know,
stylists.
other musicians and stylists, and if you're not careful, you might copy.
Hmm.
And I like to be as original as possible. So with that in mind, I just log off social media to get my brain going, do a lot of research, even go as far back as looking at our timelines, what we've done, what we haven't done. And if you notice, last year Rapaholic, we did a lot of rhinestones, i.e., like diamonds.
Yeah.
We've never done that before.
Yeah, this black.
We've never
fit
done that
with
before.
the whole. Yeah.
Even that, it was a big argument. But he trusts my vision, because he knows what he wants. So with Rapaholic, a lot of work goes into it, especially if I have to do it virtual and I'm not flying in. So if I'm not flying in, I'm doing it virtual. There's a possibility that if he's lost too much weight, his clothes are not going to fit. If he's gained weight, his clothes are not going to fit. Is he going to like them when he sees it in person? So there's a lot. Because even me being on grounds, if I was to fly in and he sees the pieces, he can say, no, I don't like them.
And what do you have to do at that point in
You
time?
have to fix it. It's your job. So I personally like to do fitting 2 weeks before the show.
Okay.
Because then I have a week to sort out any emergencies.
anything,
So at least 3 fittings goes into Rapaholic. Yeah.
Now, when you look at the Ghanaian fashion or creative space, how do you feel about it?
You want to get me in trouble.
No, I'm not getting you in trouble. I just want to pick your thoughts on it, because somebody who has styled Sarkodie for more than 5 years and he's still with you, it means that you're doing something good.
Thank you.
And Sarkodie is one of the very well styled artists we have in Ghana.
Thank
so if you've been doing it for 5 years, it means you're doing something right.
Thank you.
Now, it means there is something that the creative space or the fashion space in Ghana can actually pick from you, because you've also observed a lot.
Yeah.
So what would be your observation of the creative or the fashion space, especially when it comes to...
I think they all need to invest in a stylist. Not just any stylist, a good stylist. A stylist that puts the client's need first before themselves. I've seen shows where the stylist looks better than the client. I mean, if anybody that knows me, every time they see me, I'm on my knees in tracksuits. It's very, very important. And stylists, they don't just put clothes on you. There's a lot of detailing that goes into it, you know?
Yeah.
Certain haircuts you shouldn't do. You know, your nail polish, your shoes, the colors you should wear.
I was shocked when you mentioned that.
Yeah, nail polish. I mean, I see a lot of people on red carpet and I see their nail polish and I really think about it. Why do you have that outfit on and your nail polish looks like that?
Wow.
They don't pay attention to those things.
Wow.
There's a lot of work that goes into it, but I mean, Sarka's taking it serious and you see where he is and you see visually anywhere. He could be wearing just shorts and a t-shirt, but it's personal.
Yeah. I remember there was an event at Labadi Beach.
Yeah.
I think there was a football game, a Champions League final or something like that. He was supposed to make a representation. And then I'm like, Basak, you have a ball keke.
With me, I know.
Charlie, with his kicks and then his, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's personal. It's in him. Ever since I met him, from day one I started working with him till now, nothing has changed about his branding, nothing. And I think a lot of Ghanaians need that. You don't compromise on your branding. Just don't compromise on your branding.
Beautiful. Now you have an event coming up. We just want to know what inspired you to actually put something together, especially in Ghana, because I mean, deep pounds. Ghana.
So I think I have a niece,
and
aside that, I have baby cousins, and they see me as their superhero. And I love that. I want them to grow up one day to feel like anything is possible. They just need to be resilient. So my DMs is full of very young visionaries. Say, you know, how do I get into this? You've been doing it for so long. What do I do? I mean, I can't reply everybody because at that point, I'm just like, what can I do?
Yeah.
You know? The event is mainly, this is just an intro, but it's just to set the tone. Eventually, I would want people to get internships from it. Big companies that want internships from young visionaries, they can start off, they can come through us to give them that. Because as a creative anyway, you do learn by being an intern.
Okay.
Me as a stylist, I was I was an intern for 2 people before I said, no, I'm going to do it on my own.
Yeah.
You know, it's very important. And it's also important to hear that it's not on a plate that we're all just picking from.
Off, yeah.
We're all working. You'll be surprised some of the DMs that I'm in, you know, and someone would think you shouldn't have to do that. No, but I have to keep the memento going, to keep my relevance, you know. So the event is just to give them the drive that they need. So that's literally all it is. And the people we have on the panel, I've got one person from the UK, so it's good to have the different diaspora overview to the, you know, culture overview, and we merge those two together. Everyone is in the industry, so they understand the pros and cons, and everybody struggles to be where they are. So it would be very good to see how all of us in one room, it's going to be a powerful room.
I'm looking forward to that
You
room,
should
actually.
come,
Yeah, I'll be
please.
there. I'll be there.
Oh.
16th April.
Yes, please.
Edin Accra.
Yes.
I will be there.
Yes.
I will be there. But where is Edin Accra located, by the way?
Osu.
Osu.
Oh, it's
okay.
beautiful. I did a venue tour yesterday. Yeah.
You're ready.
Stunning. I'm ready.
Super, super ready.
My first show.
Sit with Trendy Rail and friends,
Oh,
shaping
come on the
tomorrow's
screen.
creators. By the way, let's talk about the whole Rapaholic exhibition that you guys did. That was like out of mind, out of world
Did you come?
experience. Yeah, I passed through one of the days. I
Really?
was just like, oh,
Did you see
my.
me?
Probably I
I
was
lived
a
there. I was there 24/7.
Yeah. But I loved the way you were able to put the pieces together and everything.
Thank you.
As of now, the final question before we go, how many clothes does Sarkodie have from you?
We can't count.
200?
No, more than that. He's got, you know, even like Air Forces, right?
Yeah.
He's going to tell me off for saying this, but I'm going to say it. His Air Forces, if he wears them once and he doesn't repeat Air Forces. So he has like, I think he has a room just full of trainers. So that kind of set the tone for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Air Forces, we don't repeat it. If he wears it, maybe twice max, and then it has to go.
Sak, I don't know your shoe size, but I wear 45. So, you know, you can throw one Air Force my way. I'll be glad to receive it. But yeah, 16th of April.
Yes.
Eating
Yes.
space
Come
in
and meet
Accra,
me.
Osu.
Yeah.
Sit with Trendy
Trendy
Rail
Rail
and
and
friends, shaping tomorrow's creators. I'll
Yeah.
say I'm super proud of you. How much are the tickets going for?
It's free. It's a free event. A young visionaire would not be able to afford. You see how intentional we are. I know that the young visionaries don't have that kind of money. They barely have money to buy data.
Yeah.
How can I do an event and ask them to pay and come? It defeats the purpose of what I'm doing. So it's free.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Trendy Rail. Nana.
Oh, no,
I'm not doing that. I was actually putting you on the spot and actually going you right there. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
passing
having me.
through.
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate you so much and
Thank
making
you
our
for having
legend
me.
look good every single time.
Thank you for having
We are
me.
super happy. But who's that creative person or that artist that you're looking to work with?
Quadrentry.
Wow.
I don't want to work with him. I just want to put him on my CV. Even if he says hello to me, I'm okay.
Could you entry?
Yeah. I
All
just
right.
want him to say hello, Trendy Road. That's it. That would be the biggest and the best birthday present ever.
Wow. When is your birthday?
June. So we've
June.
got time to make that happen. Can you make it happen?
Yeah, we're going to make it happen.
That's it. I like
Sure.
that.
Maybe we can make it happen. We'll make it pass to 16. Don't worry. Hold it. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, I have a conversation with the comedians for you right here on the chat.
You cannot be saved by the preaching of Jesus. It is what can wash away your sins. What is it that can actually wash the sins of the world? Is it the parables of Jesus? Is it the stories of Jesus? No, it is the blood of Jesus that was shed for us on Calvary's cross.
This Good Friday, a divine appointment awaits you. Join Evangelist Dag Heward Mills for the Good Friday Miracle Service 2025, a time of miracles, healing, and salvation. Experience the life-changing message of the cross, the miraculous touch of God, and the greatest demonstration of love the world has ever known. Come expectant, come believing, and witness the power of Jesus Christ. Friday, April 18th, 2025, 3 p.m., Independence Square, Accra. Don't miss this historic gathering. Bring the sick, bring the broken, bring the lost, because Jesus still saves, heals, and delivers. See you there.
Life is a celebration of moments. Big and small.
The sun is scorching, I'm feeling the heat.
With Piva Drink, every moment becomes a refreshing celebration.
Viva Cola, Viva grapes and
From the
orange.
beach to your home, in every corner of your world, Piva Drink adds a burst of
Viva
refreshment.
grapes and orange. Give me Viva cocktail and tangerine.
Celebrate every moment with Piva Drink. Refreshment for every occasion. Piva Drink, a taste you will love.
Heat for Piva.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. Confirm on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson, Koomson spelled with a double N. You can also drop join the conversation on our WhatsApp number 0204447033. I'll be glad to read a message from you. The last time I had comedians on the show, that was DKB and Jessita. You also what happened, right? I couldn't host the show even for a minute. Today, I've actually plunged myself into another trouble, but I hope today it will be good trouble. I have Ojo, Professor Lionel, and Parrot Mouth right here with me in studio to have a conversation about the comedy space. They have events coming up, and we'll be talking about that right here on the show. Gentlemen, you're welcome to the chat.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Oh, we are fine.
We are
fine.
good.
Yeah.
Parrot Mouth, but you're not talking.
You said the last time they didn't let you host
Yeah,
the show, so we are giving you
yeah,
your space.
I mean,
So that not look like
Yeah, we are on
Comedians,
the
that's how I'm with you.
Yeah, have
So
your-
today you want me to host the show?
Yeah,
have
host
your
the
time.
show.
All right.
Enjoy.
All right. Why do they call you Professor Lionel?
because I'm a professor. I'm an intellectual person. Yeah, and I say the truth.
You say the truth. Okay,
Yeah.
tell us one of the truths.
You are short. You're a short person.
Oh, no.
Not too short. Depend on where you're standing.
I mean, memory-wise,
No, I'm not short.
really.
Yes, I'm not short.
So, but that's the truth.
Professor, go deep.
Yeah, that's
Professor,
the
go
truth.
deep.
Do you know this animal called? The animal is called kotre.
Kutre.
Yeah.
Yes, Kutre. I know Kutre.
The reason why they call that animal kotre is because they realize that that animal could trek. So the faster pronunciation of the kotrek, the kotre, we tend to kotre. But
Jesus.
it's not kotre, it's kotrek. You know, the lizard, the kotre,
Yeah.
it can walk, it can trek for long. And when it wants to rest, it just knock its head like, damn it,
Damn.
I can trek.
This man is deep.
He's deep.
This man is deep.
I'm deep.
Do you agree with him?
This man
Of course.
is deep. 100%. He knows what he's
Manifest
saying.
is my student. Koji Q is my student, so you can imagine.
This guy
Wow.
is- this guy
I'm
is
sure
deep.
Nas is even your student.
Of course.
Nas graduated some years ago.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Before Tupac died.
It's okay.
God damn it.
It's okay. Hold it there. But can you tell us, so for most people, they see comedians on stage, they are cracking jokes, people are laughing and everything. What would you say is the language of comedy? Does it have to be heavily intellectual? Because people then say that, oh, he's fooling. But then are you guys really fooling?
That's Ghana. I mean, we say he's fooling. There's nowhere in Africa apart from Ghana where they say, oh, this guy is fool. They call a comedian a fool. I mean, our term for a funny person is ujimi.
Yeah.
And the English translation is fooling.
Mm-hmm.
And in Tia, but they don't mean it in a wrong way. They are trying to tell you that you are funny. But when somebody is actually fooling too, they say you are fooling.
Yeah.
That's what contradicts the whole thing.
Because most times the people that fool would end up making it funny for people to laugh.
Yeah.
But then does it get to you? Like, do you feel offended when people brand you that way? Like, oh, he's fooling. Especially using the word fooling.
I'm excited.
You're excited when people call you?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Why?
Because I do a show and I charge 15,000 for a table.
Yeah.
And you buy it.
Yeah.
To come and see a fool. You give 15,000 cedis to a fool. Between me and you.
Right.
Let it sink.
Is that what you're telling me?
No, think about it. There are people that are correct.
Yeah.
They don't pay to go and see them. But we, you pay to come and see a fool. So you pay 150 cedis regular to see Joe Meto.
Yeah.
You pay 150 cedis to see us. So we're on the same level. We're on the same rank.
Wow, that's very interesting. Now, you're on stage, you're cracking jokes, the energy looks a bit off. How does it make you feel?
A bit off.
Yeah, so
I'm cracking jokes. People are not responding to the joke.
they're not laughing.
I don't feel bad.
If I had wings to fly, I'll fly away.
Really? You don't feel anything?
I don't feel bad. I feel, I just feel that if I'm cracking a joke, you are not laughing to the joke. I feel you are in the same situation that I'm in.
How do you mean?
You are depressed, I'm depressed. We need a pastor. I cannot keep myself to kill. No need. So I don't see. Do you know why? When you see a comedy lineup, when you're going for a comedy show, do you know why there's a lot of comedians? If one is not funny, the other one is funny. So nobody go kill yourself. My brother, I don't do my part. The next person go call do. If nobody from A to Z make you laugh, you need.
You have the problem.
You don't have a problem. You need both. You need have financial problems, spiritual problem, family problem, witchcraft problem, and you are mentally unstable. Because anybody with same mind, my brother, something must be funny to you now. But you just take pain. No. You need deliverance.
Are you a Nigerian?
By the grace of God.
Yes.
Wow.
No, because you're able to switch between the... But you have a Ghanaian accent too.
That's how it is, by the grace of God. If you want to cross border way, you have to know how to switch.
You're from Nigeria. Come here. I come to do. Anyway, Ojo, you have an event coming up?
Yes, please.
Very soon. When is the event happening? And can you tell us a little bit about the event?
Easter Saturday on the 19th of April, 2025. And it's happening at the College of Physicians and Surgeons, Rich. Yeah.
Charlie, people are selling out auditoriums.
Oh,
by the grace of God.
Yeah, we want to sell our stadiums. Yeah.
All right. So tell me about it.
So TED Talk is a stand-up comedy special, my stand-up comedy special. And I got the inspiration from TEDx. I know you've watched TEDx before. The TED Talk. So with this one, all the comedians will have a topic and they will present with PowerPoint slides.
Are you killing me?
I'm not killing you. You would have been dead by now. So they all have a topic that they'll be treating with the PowerPoint slides. And
so wait, So just like we have it on TEDx.
Yeah, TEDx.
So let's say TEDx Accra,
Yeah.
where somebody comes to talk about leadership in Africa.
Yes.
Another person talks about sanitation.
Yes.
Yes.
And then they tell you like, what they did to be able.
Yeah.
Can you tell us some of the topics you'll be treating?
Well, I'll be treating technology with storytelling and tragedy. So with that one, and also the other comedians, some will be treating love, some will be treating the reproductive system, but it's comedy.
Straight.
Yeah, this time it's comedy.
Wow.
I'll be
Yes.
doing non-prophetic.
Non-prophetic. Prophetic.
You'll be dealing with what?
Prophetic.
Yeah.
Prophetic.
Yeah.
Is it like the church prophet?
Just church prophetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you getting all these ideas? Like,
Well, like I watched TEDx, so I was like, why can't I do something like this? But just with stand-up comedians, and it will be comedy, 100% comedy. So I took inspiration from it. Even the designs, the colors, red,
Yeah,
white.
because I can see it's I can feel it in there.
Yeah,
like when you
yeah,
mention TEDx, I can feel
yes,
TEDx in there.
Yes, but this time you are just speaking your mind. Like an American would say, you talk your SHIT.
Yeah.
And another word for SHIT is third. Yeah. So just speak your mind. Talk.
You are
your,
impressed.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
when you
I
are
am
impressed.
I'm
I like it.
actually impressed.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
So talk your SHIT, but this time with PowerPoint to the audience. Wow. Yes.
Wow.
I like the way you are saying wow, wow. You are impressed.
That's a good one. No, because then again, it's back to the earlier question I asked that these guys then are not fools. They are very deep creatives, but we do not know how to describe them or put them out there, and then we are like, oh, he's fooling. Because years ago, if you go down to tell you that person be a comedian, I don't think you even survive.
Person with Jimmy. Jimmy.
You get? But now you're doing all this, and I am seeing like the investment that you're putting into it to make it happen. So I'm really proud of you, and I want to say like, just go make it happen. It's going to be a good one. I see Clemento Suarez in there. Paramount about to be good there. General Ntatia, Chemical, Lexi, Jeffrey Norte, Ebenezer, Jumo, Papaya Atamble, Kojo PJ, Ramsey, Ifya Barcelona, Jerry Ashinyo, Kwame Obed. Beautiful one there.
Yeah.
It's going for how much?
It's 150 cedis regular and 250 VIP.
What's the difference? What comes with it?
It's very
with
simple.
one,
VIP will sit in front. They will hear the joke before the regular.
and also you get some souvenirs.
Souvenirs, Papa better over to that one.
From our sponsors, Ava Virgin Coconut Oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be giving the VIP audience something. And also,
God damn it.
also Soul Impact Family 2, we'll be giving something out. Yeah. And a whole lot more. A whole lot. Yeah. And you know one thing, the proceeds of the tickets will be donated to Ghana Autism Care and Education.
Oh, okay. That's what the project that you're going to be working on with this.
Yes. So it's a charity thing. So if you come, indirectly you are donating to Ghana Autism Care and Education. But it's 18 plus. So please don't bring your child who is below 18.
There.
Yeah.
All right. Paramount, you also have an event coming up. I really love it. I get excited when I'm talking to comedians, and it's like, you have an event coming up, you have an event coming up, you have an event coming up. And also one thing is, you guys are also not concentrating it into the final quarter of the year. Yeah. You're now spreading it across the year, and that's very beautiful.
It's a margarine thing.
But tell me about it. What's happening with you as well?
So 27th of April.
Yeah.
There's that's the Thanksgiving of Old Joe's event.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that will be the precursor to my birthday. My birthday is on 30th of April. So.
Wow. You are April born?
Yeah.
Really?
Are you April born?
Yeah.
Are you April born?
I'm 6.
Oh my God. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us.
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Charlie, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
When is yours?
19th on the event, the same day.
Oh, so it's a birthday party.
Yeah, so Easter Saturday is my birthday. That's why you have to come.
Oh, nice. And you are April 6th.
April, yeah.
Charlie, don't worry.
We are the
It's
gatekeepers.
Belated happy birthday
Thank
to
you,
you,
sir.
but Charlie,
Thank
enjoy
you.
it. And I'm 30th April.
Wow.
I'm the last baby of all April born.
Climax.
So it's good.
On the climax.
Anyways, but tell us, when is it happening?
27th of this very month, 4 p.m. at Atomic Junction, Bayview, Bayview Village. Yeah. We are using the Bayview Village, and it's going to be myself, my brother from Nigeria called Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul will be coming from Nigeria. We have Hogan, we have Foster Romanos.
Hogan will be coming?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
We have Foster Romanos. We have the legendary Acrobato. We have the legendary Acrobato. We have Jeffrey Notty, and we have Lexi the Comic.
Yeah.
And this year is tagged the prophetic edition.
You know you have a sword?
Yeah, that's why I have the sword. So we are going to be diagnosing some certain things that people are going through a lot. So when you get your ticket, once I see you, I prophesy. A lot of people would think it's a joke, but we see things. We see things.
You don't see anything.
My brother, don't underrate
You
this
don't
guy.
see anything.
Can I ask you a question?
What
sir?
do you see?
Go ahead.
Tell
Can I
him.
ask you a question?
Tell him.
Do you know an iPhone?
Yes, I know that.
You know an iPhone.
Yes.
You know an iPhone.
Yes.
What phone do you use?
iPhone.
I use an iPhone. I don't see it with an iPhone. I see it with an Android phone. Sir, speak to me. Don't speak to me. Don't be shocked. Speak to me. No, speak true or false.
Yeah, it's true. I use that.
We are not joking here.
You see, what we know, you don't know.
Okay, tell me more.
How do I know?
But my phone is lying right by me, so.
Your phone is that your phone?
But
Yes.
this was like an
Let
iPhone.
me see. That looks like an
Yeah.
iPhone XR. Your iPad, that's 100.
Yes.
Pasha, speak. Speak.
Do you know that 30th,
Yes.
that is your birthday?
Yes.
Do you have a mobile money number?
Yes.
You have a mobile money account?
Yes.
What I am telling you,
Yes.
you will look for me. I see money
Yes.
coming to your mobile money on 30th at exactly 12 in the afternoon. 12, money will enter. You will call the number, but the person will just tell you, happy birthday, I'm driving, I'll call you back.
Now you see.
How much money are we talking
Will
about?
you receive it or you leave it?
I'll receive it.
Why will you receive it?
Because it's money.
You believe in my grace. If you don't believe, you will not take it.
Charlie, that's a good one. So 27
Yeah.
it's happening at the Bayview. How much is it going for?
Oh, we have 15,000. We have 5,000. We have 1,005. We have 2,005. But the 15,000 is sold out. 5,000 is sold out. I think we have one 2,005 and 2,005, and the regular ticket you can get at the gate. Either you get at the gate or you go to my Instagram, Real Parrot Mart, or Facebook Parrot Mart. Just dial the short code and purchase your ticket. Just come early, get a good place to sit, because it's going to be an experience.
Wow.
I'll be playing all the characters from American Prophet to Nigerian Prophet to Accra Prophet. Then the climax will be the Kumasi Prophet. So if you see my suit on the artwork, you know that we are going to Kumasi. And the funny thing is that I'm actually flying my interpreter from Kumasi.
Wow.
So the guy that is playing my junior pastor for me, I'm bringing him from Kumasi just to come and interpret for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Parrotma. Thank you very much, Ojo, Professor Lionel, who has been lying to people all this while. But yeah, it will be good to be there, and I'll be there as well.
Thank you.
Try to be there for both events.
Thank you.
My pre-birthday bash will be 27th, and then my earliest pre-birthday bash will be on the 19th. That's Easter Saturday. Physicians and Surgeons, 27th at Bayview. Make it a point to be there. Go laugh your stress away. Charlie, nipa bre. Go and laugh and enjoy it. But next week as well, there will be an event that's happening, or a play that's happening at the University of Ghana Studios. And I want you to check it out. It's titled Briefcase. Let us check out the trailer and get to know where you can watch it and go enjoy it. My very good friend Nuna will be on there as well. So make sure you're there to support her as well. So let's check out the trailer from Briefcase.
This April, don't miss Briefcase, Samuel Haji's adaptation of Ray Cooney's Funny Money.
Owusu has stolen £1,735,000.
That is money that doesn't exist. So if it doesn't exist, I can't have stolen it.
Briefcase, date 18th, 19th, and 20th April 2025. Time 6:59 p.m. Venue ETS Drama Studio. Rate is a cool 100 Ghana cedis. Dial *714*11*33# for tickets on all networks. From the producers of Pyjamas for 5, this is a production you don't want to miss.
With only 24 hours to pay his huge debt, a public servant runs into hiding in an abandoned house. But the abandoned house is more than an abandoned house.
Anyone here? This place looks dusty. Can anyone hear me, please? Mouse!
Scribe Productions presents Kobna Answer's heart-pounding one-man original musical, The Saint in the Devil's Shoes. Date, Easter Friday, April 18th and Easter Saturday, April 19th at the National Theatre. Time is 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. each day. Rate is a cool 150 Ghana cedis. Dial *714*003*9# to grab yours now. Hotline 054-609-8082. Media partners, City FM and Channel 1 TV. The Saint in the Devil's Shoes. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know.
You cannot be saved by the preaching of Jesus. It is what can wash away your sins. What is it that can actually wash the sins of the world? Is it the parables of Jesus? Is it the stories of Jesus? No, it is the blood of Jesus that was shed for us on Calvary's cross.
This Good Friday, a divine appointment awaits you. Join Evangelist Dag Mills for the Good Friday Miracle Service 2025, a time of miracles, healing, and salvation. Experience the life-changing message of the cross, the miraculous touch of God, and the greatest demonstration of love the world has ever known. Come expectant, come believing, and witness the power of Jesus Christ. Friday, April 18th, 2025, 3 p.m., Independence Square, Accra. Don't miss this historic gathering. Bring the sick, bring the broken, bring the lost, because Jesus still saves, heals, and delivers. See you there.
I know you see this back and I go make you never want another woman. Cause I'll be crossing the border, give you my love on a platter. What I'm in chair, mera energy. I won't pass it with the mayor and drive me home. Yeah, I miss your media.
You know him very well. That's one of his favorite moves, actually. Yeah. Man, ladies and gentlemen, this was no long talk, no long intro. I have Lord Kitty right here with me in studio. Bro, you're welcome to the chat.
Thank you, my brother. How did you know? How did you know? Because somebody literally pointed that out to me yesterday.
Yeah.
Literally yesterday, somebody pointed it out to me. Like
that's
they
one of
realized
like
that every time I'm about to dance, all I do is do this.
Like you go like that.
A king, like I don't know. It's not even. It's reflex.
It's reflex. Yeah. It looks like that's your go-to move.
That's you see, we have. You know, when we were kids, our fathers and uncles, when they called on to the dance floor, they used to have some 1 or 2 moves that they always.
It's a go-to.
Yes. Because I'm not a great dancer, I must admit. So when you put me on the spot, I just lick my hands and just swing.
Yeah. But it's also a big man dance.
Yeah. It's a rich man dance.
Yeah, it's an Odogu dance.
Yeah, I understand.
So it tells that you also have the kwacha and the mullah.
Oh, amen.
But great. How's 2024 for you, by the way?
2024 was amazing. Lomo, biggest record in the country that was everywhere. Shout out to Black Sheriff. I had Danger early in the year. I had Sika with Baroska and Kim Paluta as well. 2024 was just amazing.
It was a good
December, I was booked and busy, performed about 19 shows in the span of 7 days. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you started 2025 off with a feature from Jackie.
Yep.
Tell us about it. I mean, what's going on with that whole...
what's going on? What are you asking? Ask with your chest.
Because it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, she's an amazing artist, first of all, like, you know, talented singer, and then, you know, I wanted her on this particular song to just get the female perspective of, you know, men that don't cheat, you know. Yeah.
Men that don't cheat.
Black men, we don't cheat. Ghanaian men are very faithful men.
Are you a faithful guy?
100%.
You've never cheated before?
Hey.
It's a straight yes or no.
What kind of cheating? Define cheating. But no. I mean, Ghanaian men are faithful. That's the point.
Ghanaian men are faithful.
Yes.
But now you, Kitty, is Kitty faithful? Kitty, has Kitty cheated before?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have. I have. But,
you have.
You know, as we grow, we learn to become better people. And now I step boldly into the faithful association. You know.
That's really good. But, I mean, tell us, what's the plan for 2025? Because it looks like, I mean, we are in the season again, where the whole controversies begins again, where people begin to go at it again. You know, people begin to drop. I always tell people, April, May, June is the before, during, and after of the Ghana music industry. So, I mean, we are in the season again. We are in 2025. What's the plan for the rest of the year?
So this year is an album year. So Cheat on You featuring Jackie is definitely coming. It's leading us into the album. And Loma is also going to be on the album. So I started rolling out the album last year.
Okay.
Yep. So this year we're getting closer and closer towards the album time. So this is the single off the album. And yeah, very, very soon. Actually, we don't have so much time left. Very, very soon the album will be out.
When is it going to be out?
I don't have the specifics yet, but just know it's middle of the year.
It's middle of the year.
Yes.
So middle of the year, that's
so we are still around
June,
it. We're
July,
around it.
yeah.
We're around it. Yeah.
All right. Now, I spoke about the fact that we are in the season again. Lomo Lomo has picked up some nominations as well. Are you really looking forward to it? Or for you, I mean, you've already picked up, I mean, the most coveted one, so for you, Charlie, you're done.
Oh,
this is you're out.
To be honest, right, there's something that comes with when you win Artist of the Year, right? It does not make you relax, because I want it all. I want to keep going. And like you said, Lomo Lomo is in nominations. And like I said, what's the biggest song in the year? So I'm looking to sweep every category Lomo Lomo is in. You know, right? If you asked me this question 5, 6 years, I would have said, oh, you know, I'm hoping, no, I'm coming to claim it, because Lomo Lomo was the biggest song in the country in 2024. Yeah.
That's good. But how much because, you know, sometimes I find it a bit sad when the whole Artist of the Year conversation tends to create the impression like there are divisions within the Ghanaian music industry.
Like you said, the before, during, and after. This is the time where enemies are formed, you know, because we are competitive. You know, as creatives, we want to compete, even though creativity should not be about competition. Competition is sports. It's supposed to be sports, but it's still in our nature. We want to be the first, we want to be number one, and we want to, even though it should not be that way. So anything that breeds competition is bound to breed some kind of animosity, some kind of
enmity.
I'm better than you. I should have, you know, it's bound to. It's just how you're able to manage it after. Because on the playing ground, on the day, people, say what they have to say. But after we shake hands, together we come back, still collaborate, still working, and still push Ghana music.
I think 2 or 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, you missed out on the Artist of the Year, right? Yeah. And the next day, you were on the live with the song of the person that picked the award over you. Yeah. What influenced you to actually do something like that? Because a lot of people were just like, what's he trying to say?
I genuinely love that record. Like, I genuinely love that song. And I remember the day after the awards, I was hanging out with my son, and he knows. By the way,
special shout outs to Zane.
Yeah, shout outs to Zane.
I mean, he's one of the cutest.
Shout outs to him. He was kind of vaguely teasing me that I didn't win the awards. He was asking like who won, because who won over that day? And I was like, oh, it was this amazing gospel singer. He was like, what song did she do? So I played the song. Yeah. And like I said, I genuinely loved that record. So I was playing and we were just vibing. I was like, oh, so she won over you? Okay. So then he asked me, so next year I'm coming to win, right? I'm like, of course, I'm coming to win. And next year I did come, and I took it. So
wow, that's very beautiful, and it's a good thing, because then again, people then saw like, in as much as people were unhappy with you, because I think that day after the announcement, there was this video that was making walking out of the auditorium.
Bro, if you go somewhere and they closed, you still sit there.
They were like, you should sit there for them to quench the light and start
that was literally the last award of the night.
Yes.
So okay, Kiddy is nominated for Artist of the Year. They mentioned the winner goes to Diana Hamilton. The event is over. Yeah. Should I still sit there? No, I have to go home. They misinterpreted that video into Kiddy ball, and there's videos of me walking
out of video.
Bro.
But when you see headlines like that, and when you sit back and you see headlines like that, does it make you angry? Does it make you sad?
No,
Do you feel sorry for the people?
I laugh. Initially, when I started music, I used to have so much problems with these headlines because I didn't know. Like, this was like my introduction to the industry. I didn't know this is the game where they have to sensationalize stuff to get people talking. And so I'll see some headline, I'll go and encourage you. Why are they saying this? I didn't do that. Oh. Now when I see this, I'm like, bro, don't talk. Tomorrow, next something new will come and we'll move on.
Someone else will do something else and then we'll move on.
So far as I know in my heart, that's not what the truth is. That's not what is happening. I don't know. It's not.
Yeah, that's good. But when you pick up the Artist of the Year award, how much does it affect, change, or impact your life?
No, it's like a CV. Like if you work in a company and you're moving to another company, when you go, they ask you, where have you worked before? So it's like, without it, you're still going and pushing, but with it, it's just like an additional thing onto you. When you go somewhere, maybe you go to LA for Grammys week and you're being introduced to executives. Oh, meet this guy, he's currently the Artist of the Year. It just adds, just an add-on. But without it,
the weight.
Yes.
Now everybody's like, I'm looking forward to this guy.
I remember when it happened, when I won, the next year, the Grammy CEO came to Ghana. Begu Santana was introducing me to me, and she said, meet the current Artist of the Year. And then all of a sudden changes the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, here's the Artist of the Year.
His mood even,
Exactly. So it's an add-on to who you are and, all of that. Without it, you're still who you are still.
All right. Because then again, a lot of people go like, I was not even expecting to win it.
Once they're lying. People see all the suits people wear on the red carpet. You think they are not expecting to come and win something. They have to come and show off their nice outfits on stage and stuff. But like I said, it shouldn't be that deep that we become enemies because of, a plaque. Yes, it's good to compete and, healthy competition. Yeah, I'm going to make my fans vote, but after it all, Charlie, it's one day. When it happens, it's gone. The next day, we forge ahead, keep working, and keep pushing each other forward.
Good. Now, let's look at some of the collaborations you've had. I mean, in the past, we're looking forward to the album that's coming because I know you're very, very good with like your collaborations. You know how to pick the people to put them on to give us a good one. But out of the blue, we hear Kiddy to go India. What influenced that decision to say, okay, let me feature an Indian artist?
I had no idea my song was ever going to blow up big in India. I had Touch It went platinum in India actually.
Yeah.
And I was like,
let me tell you something about Touch It. So I was living in Kenya at the time, and
it's a big song there too as well.
Everywhere you pass, touch it, touch it, touch it, and I'm like,
The whole East Africa region. It was
like
just
everybody was singing Touch It. So Touch It was actually, I would say, one of your big. It was like really.
It is actually
really
my biggest
big.
record to date. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it is my biggest record to date.
All right. So tell us about the Indian.
So all I saw was like there was traffic. You know, we see what happens in the back end sometimes. All we see was Indian celebrities and the actresses and the actors, and they were all jumping. It was like, what's going on? Something is happening in India. So you know, as artists, when these things happen, you have to go into the market, take advantage, collaborate with them. I went there. We shot the video for the remix. I did interviews with about 50 stations. I danced with about 60 influencers. Like we went really hard in the Indian market, you know, because God has presented you with an opportunity.
You need
so
to take advantage of it.
Hard,
but how's the reception like?
It was amazing. Like, first of all, as a Ghanaian, if you're growing up as a Ghanaian, you definitely have heard one or two things about India. We watch all the Indian movies, so even though many people have not been there, we have an idea of what India is like. Their dancing culture. Oh yes, how their dancing culture and their movies are like. So when I went there, I was telling them how, listen, I've watched you guys on TV since I was a kid. I can probably sing some of your songs. Every Ghanaian sings that song, because that's the one song every Ghanaian knows. I sang it to them, and they were surprised. I'm like, yeah, you guys, your movie industry is so big in Ghana, So it was easy for us to connect and, bounce off each other and stuff,
I mean, you took some time off the space, and then returned, and then gave us Lomo Lomo. How important, I don't want to say what took you off, I mean, I'm not interested in it, but how important is it to sometimes take some time off?
Trust me, it is very important. Even in the corporate world, there's such a thing as leave, because
you guys don't go on leave.
We don't go on leave. Unfortunately, we don't go on leave because the way our industry is set up, when you do like you're going on leave small, people will say, this guy, he fell off. Sometimes you just need, especially as creatives, you need time doing nothing. You need time to be inspired again. You need time to just go away, detox, unwire, rewire, unlearn, relearn, just get your mind right, because what we do is very special and very amazing. Like, we do all we do, but we do it in the eyes of the public. It means at every point in time, we're being judged for our mistakes, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. So sometimes it's very important to just take, I know it's hard, it's easier said, because when I speak to my colleagues, nobody wants to take time off, because if you take time off,
yeah, for you. That's very, very
But it's
true.
very important that we do take time off.
Wow. So how was it for you?
It was good,
It was a solemn moment?
Just taking time, coming, sometimes when you step out of the industry, now you're able to like observe things from outside.
What were some of the observations you made?
I realized that that's actually when I realized that there's a lot of competition.
Oh.
Sometimes when you are in it, because you are in it, like you
don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I'm just jolly and everybody's my friend, but sometimes when you step out, like, ooh, that's what's happening. This person is, and then when you come back, it helps you to approach things on a very aware level. Now you're aware of what the playing field looks like, and you're able to manage, relationships and all of that.
Wow. You can join the conversation on our WhatsApp number 0204447033. I mean, we are live on Facebook as well, so you can drop your message there as well. I'll be so glad to read a message from you. But coming back to you, Kitty, at that time when you stepped away, there were so many things that were going on, like false news, misinformation, disinformation, and all of that. At that time, you were also off social media and all of that. How did you feel when you heard such terrible things being said about you? People now linking you to such devastating things. In those moments, does it break you? Because in as much as, you don't care, there are those ones that people would say and you're like for real?
Yeah. You're right, you're absolutely right.
How do you handle such moments?
I was very shocked and sad because prior to that, I told myself, nothing could ever shock me when it comes to like media space and how they play the game in the media space. But that did shock me because never in a million years did I sleep and dream that was ever going to be attached to my name. I was so shocked. Parents, friends, people I work with, colleagues, like it kind of put a dark cloud on me, and like everybody was like concerned, and sometimes it is hard to come out of a dark cloud that thick, But I'm always super grateful for my family, friends, my team, and everybody that like helped me through that to come out of that and still have one of the biggest songs in the year in 2024. You know, it was. I don't even want to speak too much about it because it's a thing that we've,
it's a thing that's gone. But I was really heartbroken because I think the year before that was you had performed at Afro Nation and you were on stage and it was so electrified with your Bulls. I remember very well your Chicago Bulls jersey, your shorts, and then I was standing like at the front. I was like, "Yo, my man is coming." And then the following year, you hear this and you're like, "No, this can't be true." And you know, when you're in the media space, people are fishing for information and all.
Everybody
of that.
wants to get these days clicks and engagements and impressions are the social currency. You know, whoever is able to rile up people and clickbait and rage bait, you're able to do that well. You have all the numbers and you can go and present the numbers to brands. Look at me, look at my social media, I have 1 million impressions.
But the brands will not even investigate to know like what
you build that off people's misinformation, like you said, disinformation and all of that. It's, you know, when it happens, people are like, you have to see. I'm like, I know that's what I have to do, but I don't even have the energy to, because
engage in this and go to court
long. It's so long, bro. I just want to focus the positive energy into just getting back into the studio, creating music, because that is all I'm here to do. I'm not here to be involved in controversies and who said this and who didn't say. It's just, it takes away, drains your positive energy. You know?
Good. Now talk to me about Links and Empire, because people want to know, like, Charlie, you know, is he still together with Links? Is he still with Empire? Because, you know, once people heard you with Empire now, then they're like, oh, he's left Links. And why is it that also you guys also keep quiet about these things? You don't put clarity out there for people to have the clarity to know everything that's going on?
I mean, we did put clarity out there, like you said. Again, one of those instances where there is a communique about this is what's going on. But certain individual decide that, listen, whatever you said, we don't see him. We are going to see what we are going to say and get people talking, you know. We, from growing up in Ghana, we like a lot of this or that. We don't get the concept of this and this, that, you know. Sometimes you're working with one entity, they're doing amazing, but imagine what you could do with 2 of that or 3 or 4 of that. We don't get that concept. So when people get that, like you're working with this, like, hey, so this guy's on great, he's left this and he's gone to this, but there's partnerships. If you look at people like the Drakes and the Beyoncés, sometimes go under their records and go and see how many of these things are working together, you know. To get to the highest level, one entity is not enough. You need heads, you know, experience.
2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah. Basically, simply put.
Wow. So you're still with Links.
Yes.
And you are with Empire.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, for all of you out there who've been looking to dig deep and know Kiddy is doing this and doing that, he has given us a clarity. He's still with Links and he's still with Empire. So that's it for you. But let's talk a little bit about Zayn. I look like, one thing I see when I look at you and Zayn is he's like your most prized possession. Right?
Listen, you have no idea. In sad moments, in happy moments, like there's not a dull moment with Zayn, not a single dull moment. The things that come out of that boy's mouth, sometimes even me, I get shocked. Hey, Charlie, cool down. And we're watching a music video. I really wish you could
have brought him in actually when you're coming.
Listen, we're watching a music video some other day, and then I don't want to mention the artist's name, but the opening scene of the music video, the artist was riding in this amazing car. And then, you know, we're just watching quietly, and he opens his mouth like, but he doesn't have this car in real life. I'm like, bro, do not say that. I mean, again.
You don't say this out loud.
I don't want to bring up my kid to be timid and not say what they feel.
He needs to be outspoken, that's good.
Yes, very, very important. But also need to know the when and, you know, not saying something. Because sometimes he does it. But I always push it like, say what you want to say. Don't worry. Say it. So, I mean, he's a blessing. He's amazing. Shouts to, you know, he probably will watch this video. Shouts to him.
Yeah. But how much has fatherhood changed you? Now look at you when you got into the industry. I mean, a young, vibrant guy. I mean, doing all the beautiful records and everything. Along the line, got a son, picked up Artist of the Year, dropping records from when it started till now. I mean, you've been dropping records, dropping albums, dropping EPs. And then now, I mean, all of this, has fatherhood in particular changed?
It changes your perspective in life, you know. If you were living life on, you know, cloud 7, now you're on cloud 10, like everything changes. It changes everything. It changes your planning, it changes your priorities, it changes your wiring in your mind, because, you know, there's an extension of you who is looking up to you, who is observing you, who is always there in the shadows watching. So it changes everything. And again, there's no rule book on how to be a father. You know, there's no, this is what you need to do, this is what you learn as the times go. You learn every day, day by day. You make a mistake sometimes, and then you, okay, next time I don't have to treat this thing this way, you know. So it's always a learning process, and I'm embracing all of it, you know, the learning, the ups, the downs, all of it. You know.
Wow, that's good. But like you said earlier, this year we are getting an album from
Definitely,
you.
100%.
Are we going to also get a concert from you for this year?
I'm actually, it's in the pipes. I mean, every year I do this mini concert in Polo Beach where I look on it, but this year we're looking, I don't want to say too much yet, but it's something that's actually in the pipes.
Because I mean, people,
big one. You know?
People are really looking forward to it, because last year, I really loved your performance with the dance god and his guys, because even the videos I saw on social media with the whole brass band thing. And
I love performance. Like, performance is one of my outlets, one of the ways I get to express. You know, going to the studio and making music is easy. You're going to record and the DJs there, they'll put auto-tune, but being on stage live, interpreting your music is just something I absolutely love.
So you pick live performance over
all
miming
day, every day. Like, there's just know this, every show you see me ever mime, that was not my first, I didn't want to mime. But sometimes, based on circumstances and things, you have to do what you have to do.
Compromise,
But I always, when I have a choice, I always prefer live. Like,
going live. That's good. But I mean, the conversation of visualizers, I mean, can we just wrap it up on that? Because the visualizer with Jackie or Cheat on You is just... I saw it, I was like, oh, the music video. Kitty Christ goes like, no, it's the visualizer. I'm like...
If you realize, I put a lot of... All my music videos you can check, I always put a lot of thought and process. The process into my music videos are very, you know, high. And these days, times have changed, you know. The world as we know it has changed drastically. These days, content and stuff. Initially, we still do shoot official videos, but sometimes initially, you just want to have a visual to go with the audio when it comes out. Because I realized that when you go to places like the barbering shops, and the restaurants and things, they always leave their YouTubes on rotation. It's always on rotation. So if you drop a song and you're not ready to shoot an official music video yet, so because of that, you don't have a visual to it, you miss out on those spots having your music being played, you know. So having a visualizer, something, you know, not so big budgety, but something fun and something exciting, simple, it always does help. You know?
Wow. Thank you very much, Kitty. I mean, before we go, I mean, your final words to all the people who are watching you right now. Also, let them know, how can they vote for Lomo to actually pick up all the awards that it has been nominated?
Okay, I came here and I was talking big that I'm going to take the awards, but I can't just say give you guys don't vote. So you guys, I'm going to put the information on my socials. I've been nominated, no Lomo. Go out there, vote. This year, like I said, the album is coming as well. Thank you guys for sticking and staying with me. You guys supported Lomo. Cheat on You is out there as well with Jackie. Go stream. The dance is out. Go do it. And I appreciate every single one of you, man.
Wow.
Love.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having
Kitty. But I mean, for me, I have to give special shout outs to my guy, Zayn. Oh my God. I just love this guy, man. 3 years ago where he was like,
he's so famous. Like when I go somewhere and I try to hide, they see him and then they're like,
they know how
he's around.
Charlie, thank you very much, Kitty. It's been awesome having you in the studio. I really enjoyed the conversation with you. And thank you very much for also putting clarity to all these things that, I mean, keep happening in the industry, especially not just the misinformation, but the disinformation, because he knows very well he doesn't have this information, but I'll say it anyway.
For the clicks, you know.
Yeah, for the clicks. So, I mean, Kitty is still with Links. He's also with Empire Music. So, just so you know, and then you don't go around saying that with Jar Links, he's ungrateful and everything. I don't think he's
even Crash said with Jar Links, it's not something that's to be sensationalized.
You like trouble,
but like, you know, it shouldn't be that with Jar. Even if I've left, it doesn't. Nothing. People work. It's just
yeah. All right. Thank you very much for watching the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. I'll see you next week right here on the chat. Bye bye.
This Easter, be the light in a child's life. As we gather with family and share meals and beautiful moments this Easter, let us not forget the little ones who have no one, no mother's hug, no father's voice, no warm bowl of food to return to, no pencil to write their dreams with, no exercise book to call their own. They are orphaned, vulnerable, alone. But with your help, we can change that. Support the Easter Orphan Project and give these children some hope to hold on to. Your donation in cash or kind will help provide warm meals, decent clothes, school supplies, and the care every child needs to grow. Because even the simplest things, soap, gari, clean bed sheets, a pair of sandals, these things cost more than many orphanages can bear on their own. How can you help? Send money via mobile money to 0550-900-006 or write a check to the City FM Foundation. You could also bring your donation to City FM behind the Adabraka Police Station. Visit www.citynewsroom.com or call 0550-900-006 or 0302-226-013 for more information. You can also give milk, sugar, bags of rice, toys, books, detergent, whatever you can share. Get together with your friends, involve your church, spread the word, because every child deserves more than survival. They deserve love, dignity, and a fighting chance at life. This Easter, let your kindness light up a child's life. Will you be that light? The Easter Orphan Project is powered by 97.3 City FM with support from Channel 1 TV.
Curious about what's happening beyond your borders? Beyond Borders takes you there. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m., join Caleb Kuda as he explores the stories that shape our world, connecting you with Ghanaians in other cultures and seeing the world through their eyes.
So we've learned one thing: you leave your shoes outside.
Wow.
Tuesday, yeah.
You know, I won't go to Ghana dressed in a Lacoste.
As director of operations.
From international politics to the human stories that define nations, Beyond Borders brings you a fresh perspective of Ghanaians around the world, one conversation at a time. Beyond Borders with Caleb Kuda airs Wednesdays at 7 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Looking for the latest buzz in Ghana's entertainment world? Welcome to Ghana Weekend, your ultimate destination for all things creativity and entertainment.
Stay in the loop with breaking news, exclusive interviews, and then insider stories